So earlier in the month, this mixed martial arts fighter named Michael Chandler scored a spectacular knockout, and in his post-fight interview, he ended it by saying, "See you at the top," which is no doubt a reference to Zig Ziglar's book, "See You at the Top." And I was introduced but to this book while I was part of the personal development group, and it's very, very popular book amongst other like multi-level marketing type of organizations. And I've read it once. It's pretty good. Would recommend checking it out just to see the kind of vibe and the kind of allegories it offers. And um, yeah, a big part of that is talking about the people you surround yourself with, and it's been whole thing of the idea of "see you at the top" has been resonating very strongly with me in the past week or so. And um, I'm really noticing the energy between me and different people and different activities and just different things in general, like just things I watch on YouTube or places I go. There's this clear, more of a clear distinction of this is going to bring me closer to my goals. This is not going to bring me further away from my goals. This one's going to hold me back. And now that I'm more present with this kind of energy, it's very clear like what I should be participating in or not if I really, really want to reach the level that I want to, and with my passion, with my love of my life, so to speak, which is conscious dance. So um, it's been a very fascinating journey because this past week has been a lot of reflection and just really sitting with the feeling that I haven't really landed in Canada since I've traveled from Mexico. I mean, my physical body is here. I've been here since like I think like April 22nd or something, but I don't feel like my energy is fully grounded. I haven't had a place to live in the past month. I just kind of been crashing on a friend's couch, and I'm thankful and grateful for just having friends that are willing to support me emotionally, physically, and a community that I could continue to serve, as well as ask for help when and if I need it. And yeah, just being very sentimental because I'm reflecting on my journey and where I'm at in this particular point and what could be coming for the month of June, which is super, super exciting because I'll be starting up working with another individual named Eiley. She's been in the dance community for a long time, and I've known her for quite a few years, but we've never actually spent a whole lot of time together. But there definitely is a resonance of energy, and I just think of time, place, intention, maybe the cosmic climate, who knows? It's just lining things up. And yeah, it's just a very beautiful time. And I just wanted to like just make a video and share about um, this golden hour is upon us, and I've been talking about this for many, many years, where conscious dance was going to make an explosion in the world. And I think a lot of people, um, it's a very similar thing, I think, with what happened with yoga maybe 40 or 50 years ago. And if you say to someone, hey, you should check out this thing called yoga, and someone's never heard of it before, and you're like, okay, you should get into a room with other people and you stretch and you hold these positions. So the person who never heard of yoga before is probably like, okay, whatever. Like it's like, what's the big deal? You're just kind of in a room stretching with other people. But then once you actually go in and experience it for yourself, then you understand, whoa, there's something to this. And the more time you spend in that space and in that environment and in the practice, then the medicine comes. The the benefits are reaped. And like when you are in practice and when you're not in practice, there's a noticeable difference. And like when you skip days of practicing, then you notice a difference in energy or just what's happening in your life. Um, or rather in my life, this is just from my own personal experience, or just, you know, like I don't think I have to convince anyone the benefits of yoga. It's just like kind of a given. And I think conscious dance is going to be, it is the same. It's um, essentially the same type of energy. There's like a meditation practice in like stillness meditation, yoga, and dance. And I think it's just the same energy, but manifesting in different levels of intensity. And I think conscious dance is kind of like the frontier that has not been explored very deeply as a collective consciousness in humanity, but it is there. I think a lot of primal civilizations have a very deep rooted connection with music and dance and singing, and I think it's time for humans to be reminded of that. Um, as a human, we have like a body, mind, and a spirit, and music has a beat, rhythm, and melody. And I think that's not a coincidence, and they're very closely intertwined. And spending time investigating this through music and meditation and movement can be very beneficial and create medicine. I think that's another thing too to touch upon is we're in a time where we're very sick. As a human race, collectively, we are sick. And if you don't think we are, then I think you're seriously deluded, to be honest. Um, that's just like how what I boldly believe deep in my soul. And when I say this, like if you agree, then you will know automatically what I mean. But it's just like the mental and emotional sickness of our race as a collective. And I feel the medicine on the dance floor is very potent, and um, so potent that I want to share this one other experience where um, there was a facilitator from Vancouver offering a workshop in Calgary. Shout out to Bettina Roth, um, super wonderful facilitator, has taught me a lot. Virtue of her just offering her medicine and holding it down in Vancouver, very solid. Um, but she came here and I volunteered as her to do setup and takedown and do any kind of work behind the scenes that she would need. And I went to her dance on a Friday, and then at the end of the dance on Friday night, I went out and went to Burger King and ate a bunch of like onion rings and burgers, whatever, and I got really sick. So sick that the next morning I couldn't even continue the weekend workshop, and I spent 2 days in bed, so mad at myself and just like bedridden sick. And I was like, frick, man, like I love conscious dance. I want to be at this workshop. It's like a rare opportunity to study with Bettina Roth, and I had to sit with that. I had to just be in my bed and just sit with this feeling and just feel the feelings of it. And I came to realize that she's at a level offering a certain vibration in her dances, and I wasn't resonating with it, and that's why I was influenced and made a decision to put something in my body that would take me out of this space. So um, I think it's very powerful, and it's very important to be mindful of, again, the people I'm surrounding myself with and the people that are coming to these dances. And yeah, I just felt like that's something I wanted to share. That's something that's alive and present for me in this moment. And yeah, it's not a coincidence if you're seeing this video or if you show up to my dances. There's no such thing as coincidences. It's a resonance of vibration. My brain is broadcasting a frequency and your brain is receiving it. And if there's a resonance, then you'll be inspired and motivated to show up to these classes. And, if you don't, then that's great. I really hope that you find your medicine somewhere else, because there are a lot of other really awesome people doing very awesome things. And again, a reference to my last video about this renaissance, there's an explosion of creativity, an explosion of innovation, and people are really tuning in and to their own personal gifts and offering such unique things. And go out there and find what resonates with you, find out what you can do and the people that you can hang out with that's medicine for you, that makes you feel better, puts you in a good place, and elevates you, so then we could all together see each other at the top. So that's my thing for the week. Or I don't even know, maybe I'll make another video in 2 days, maybe a month, who knows. Yeah, if you want to get in on what I'm involved with, I offer conscious dance classes every Sunday from 10:30 to 12 at Evolved Movement Arts. And I will also be offering a workshop for the first time. It'll be Saturday, June 25th. And I'll release more details, but if you're interested in doing a 3-hour basic conscious dance workshop with me, just book the day off and send me a message, and then I will be sure to send you more information specifically. So thank you very much for listening to this, if you're at this point of the video, and I will see you on the dance floor real soon.